Hi folks, still making mistakes with my Logitech webcam. I'm looking at the screen, and there's the right in the middle. There's the red dot. Press that to record. There's a white square on a red disc. Okay, so if I want to pause, I go slightly to the left where there's a pause icon. Press that. And then I should press that to unpause. Do you think I did that in the last video? No, I didn't. I went back and pressed the square one, and because that completely defeats the object of why I've got this Logitech in the first place. Right, let's try again now. I'll only stop it when I get to the end of the bit of painting I'm going to do, and putting, well, I can't put it in the frame, but I'll have a practice. I'll have a practice midway and see what happens. Well, I'll probably stop to have a drop of my Bovril. Ah, delicious. Makes a change from tea. I get fed up with tea after a while. Makes a nice change. Right, so I'm going to do or have a go at a sort of a river scene, or no, let's just have a bit of that. Just paint a sort of a flattish landscape. Right, okay. So this is creating the illusion of detail by not using detail, but just by using the stippling, impasto, a bit of impasto. I want to quite a wide sky, so, well, it is wide, isn't it? It's just that I've just cut a bit of MDF. It's just an offcut, and I thought we'll just do a quickie just to practice the pausing and recording. So we'll get a bit of this white. This is a basic palette, my basic palette: cadmium red, ultramarine, burnt sienna, Payne's grey, cadmium yellow pale, and raw yellow ochre. If I wanted to add a colour to that, I would add Viridian, which I think I will. I like Viridian, so we've got 7 colours. So the basic palette, we'll put that. Well, I'll just have to get a bit of toweling and just clear that off there. I want the Viridian near my yellow because it's a good shortcut to some brilliant greens. So I just put just a little bit out. Okay, here we go. Right, so we'll get a bit of blue, a bit of oil, a bit of dryer, and then just bang away. Don't try and do a finished painting at the beginning. Just get some paint on. You can refine it later. Bit of oil just to lubricate things. I'm only using a small brush. These lovely brushes. These are the graduate range for Dale Rowney. This is a number 10 bright. It's not. I prefer the flats, but it's what they had. I don't want the blue to be too busy. We'll put a bit of water in there. Okay, no, so it's a bright day, bright cloudy, plenty of sun, a bit on the cool side. I always usually give a lowdown on the weather because it does reflect the skies that I do. Just oh, dogs talking to each other. it took me a long time to get onto painting or holding the brush like that. I don't like holding it at the tip, but like that I can be away from the painting, and so there's plenty of time for the close-up stuff. So a bit of red in there. When you're painting skies, take your clouds off. Otherwise it looks as if you're just fishing them in. Well, that's the sort of sky that's going over at the moment. I mean, that's a bright day, isn't it? Horizon, just sort of atmosphere. I'll put a background in there, so a bit of red and blue mixed together, just to give us something to paint up against. Just a gentle, just bend a little bit when you do that, the demarcation. Otherwise, it might be right in reality, but it doesn't look right. Okay, we'll put a bit of a background in there on that, superimposed. Well, I think I'll pause now to have a practice. Pause. Okay, well that I've just paused it and unpaused it, so it seems to work okay. Had a little sip of my bottle. This demo is the illusion of detail, painting the illusion of detail. In other words, use stipple rather than, and the edges of the brush rather than fine sable brushes. But if that's the way you paint and you want to paint, that's nothing wrong with that. That's how it's always been done. Now we want a blue-green, some blue-green trees. So I'll take this brush here, a bit of blue, bit of red, bit of Kaja, yellow pale. Let's see what that makes. Okay, we'll leave a bit of a gap, and then start here. A bit more red in there. Okay, we'll straighten that up a bit. And we'll put some fields. Right, okay. So, a nice green bright field. That needs to be a bit darker on that horizon. Otherwise it will clash with that grass tone. Right, okay. It's just a simple field, really. Well, that's, if I'm going to put on there, we need a bit of dark to counter change some light. I quite like that sky, it's very delicate. All right, let's get some of that blue. Ooh. Oh, okay, now we just texture in the foreground a bit. Actually, a bit of that viridian, a bit of red. I haven't got a frame for this. Not that it would be worth a frame, but just some catching a bit of light. Just a bush or two. Push the brush. Very dark bit here. Right, let's just clean that up a bit. Right, okay, well that's okay. I use this, I love this brush. It really gives a sort of random look. That's how to paint detail, or illusion of detail. Just by the stipple, gentle touch. Okay, well, I don't think I want to do much more than that. Let's pause again. Okay, folks, well, welcome back. Oh, you didn't know I'd gone. Right, well, so I seem to be doing okay on this recording, I hope. So all we've got is just a field with some bushes. Just take those up a little bit. We could put in some little figures, just going along the edge of the field. Oh, they could be sheep, could they? Nah, I'm not very good at sheep. Right, go back to my first idea. Right, oh, just a little bit of bit of interest. Okay, well that's it, folks. I'll get this posted. I don't know what to call it. Another painting, the illusion of detail. The only detail are those little figures I've just put in. Oh, keep it simple, stupid. That's my motto. KISS. Bye bye.